I warned my dad that his wife was trying to kill him. I wrote my dad a letter warning him that his wife is slowly trying to kill him. In August of 2025, I left my dad's house while in a rough spot to go see my mother that I hadn't seen in years and my grandparents in Mexico after getting my Mexican passport. While I was on my way to Lax, my father said I was not welcome home. Since leaving his house, I've lost weight. Healthily, I was obese before, gotten into a great school, and greatly improved my mental health with the help of my mother and her family. Learning what support feels like really gave me a different perspective on life in his home. My father and mother went through a really long and nasty divorce after he cheated on her when I was 2 with his secretary, which is part of the reason he was so mad. I was back in contact with her. I recently saw him at my sister's graduation for the first time in months, and it was the first time my grandparents or mother had seen him in years. We were all really taken aback by how unhealthy he looked. He was overweight, had a hunchback, and overall looked like the life was drained out of him. He didn't so much as look at me during the graduation when we were taking photos with my sister, but cancelled my plans to see my siblings for longer than 10 minutes the next day. I was really upset about this and how he looked, and so while I was on the plane back to school, I asked the flight attendant for a pen and paper and got to writing. I wrote him saying that I am doing much better and telling him that as a Yale graduate, I know he is smart enough to see that something is wrong. My stepmom has a wall of red bottoms and a pile of shoes as tall as my younger sister next to it, yet my little brother had holes in his Converse. At the graduation, his wife is stopping me from seeing my siblings and is draining the life out of him. I told him he looked sickly and that he and I both know how often she jokes about life insurance and killing him. I just said that he needs to reevaluate his decisions and make sure he is taking care of himself and being a good role model for my siblings. I showed the letter to my sister and she said it was too harsh and that even if it's true, I'm an asshole if I send it because there's nothing he can do. I think he needs a reality check.